I'm from Northridge, California. It's a town that's about 30 minutes outside Los Angeles. I have a twin brother and an older sister, and I started playing softball when I was 6 years old. From the get-go, I was a pitcher, so was my sister, and so was my brother. I dabbled, I did the best I could, and I just loved to play, and I think I looked forward to the Slurpees after the game, but it was my favorite part of the weekend to go to the field and play with my older sister and even my brother. It was a really family event ever since I can remember. It's a huge part of my life. I think when I was in the 8th grade, I was the only pitcher on my middle school team. Like, I thought I was badass. And my sister, I remember after I graduated 8th grade, I was going to be a freshman and she was going to be a senior on our high school team. And our high school team was intense. Our coach was really, really vigorous. She was really focused on college prep. And in the 8th grade, after that 8th grade, my sister just told me that I was going to be great. She told me I'm a great ball player and I'm going to help the team one day. Talking about high school. And that was just really such a reality check for me. Like, wow, I'm really good. Like, I can make a future out of this game that I love to play. In California, there's no weather restrictions like this awesome place. So I've played year-round since I was 6. So that includes summers, fall ball. There's even a winter ball that's optional. That was never optional for me. Spring ball in high school and middle school, and then summer ball. So I continued in Little League and All-Stars, middle school and high school. And throughout high school, I played travel ball, where I tried to showcase myself to get recruited for colleges. I visited UMass, I visited Michigan, the University of Central Michigan in Lehigh. I was also looking at Harvard and Georgia. And once I visited UMass, I stepped on this campus and I talked to Coach Sortino. It was just the perfect fit for me, and I knew this was my new home. We would joke, but she was pretty intense. I mean, if anyone talked to Coach Sortino, you knew she told you what she was thinking. There's one time we pitched in the tunnel, which is downstairs in Boyden, and I told her I'd clean off the yoga ball that she sits on because it was really dirty. I was like, "Oh, Coach, I got you." And I take it out of the tunnel, and I forget to clean the ball. Forget. I come back to practice an hour later. Coach walked up to me and goes, "So you said you were going to clean my ball, huh?" And my face just dropped. I felt so bad. I couldn't even believe it. I go, "Oh my God, Coach, I'm so sorry." She goes, "You know what? No kissing my ass now. There's no coming back from that." And she walked away, and you know what? She meant it. And it was really funny, and I was pretty scared for about a week, but no matter what, that woman loved me. And her intensity was contagious, and our relationship was just funny. My head coach now, Coach Christie, had called me, and I knew that's what it was. I saw the phone ringing, and I knew that's what the news was going to be. I was actually at work. I worked at a minor league field, so I actually went out onto the diamond and talked to Christy, and she said, "Hey, Linz," and the first thing I said to her was, "No." I said, "No, Christy, I don't want you to say it. I don't want you to tell me it. I don't want to hear it." And she said, "Okay, Linz, I called you first. You're the first of your teammates to know. You be strong for them." I said, "Okay." And we hung up. And it was pretty devastating. I'm very fortunate to be a 22-year-old adult and not have a lot of close people to me pass away. And Coach Sortino passing was equivalent to a family member passing. I had done my project on her for Dennis Vandal's class, and we were watching somebody else play for the conference tournament on our fields because we didn't make the tournament last season. And I walked up to her, and she was sitting, I can't believe I remember this vividly. She was sitting in the stands watching the game, and I walked up to her and I handed her the CD of my project, and I told her I hope I made her proud. She told me that I always have. Everyone keeps it in the back of their minds always that we're on Sortino Field, we're representing her, and this season is for her. We don't put too much pressure on ourselves, don't get me wrong, but we all know it, that she's in our hearts, and you know what, she's on our sleeves, so she's always with us. I'm probably one of the most vocal people that you've ever met. I am just constantly talking. The way I lead is with my voice, and I know that, and I use it, and I am very mindful of what I say as a result. During the game, I'm just trying to be everybody's #1 fan. I'm a damn Hallmark card for my teammates, and I just try to make sure that they're confident and they're happy, and no matter what, we have great energy, and we're representing our university with pride.
What does that mean? You're a damn Hallmark card.
You know what? Someone makes a bad play, I look and say, you know what? You're great. Your hair looks great today. You're pretty. You got this. And you know what? They smile. They laugh it off, and that's all it really takes.
And you shouldn't take any crap. If you're gonna say you're up at the plate and you look at the pitch right down the middle, you're just gonna be like, hey, what are you looking at? And if you give her an excuse, she's just not gonna have it. She'll be like, no, you just didn't swing at it. But it's true. She doesn't take crap. This is awesome.
I'd love to pursue more graduate school in business or communication, and if more softball is in the future, I would love to take that opportunity to play more. This game will forever be in my heart, and it has truly shaped me as a person.